Would you just get out of grammar school? I didn't even ask you. What was that, man?
Oh, am I? I'm not good enough?
No, you're good.
726.
And what's it?
Yep.
Laney?
Delaney.
Delaney.
Irish.
Okay, Irish. Okay. What's happening, everybody? This is the video I was talking about. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me give you a little insight of what's going to be going on in this video. I just did a cop watch up the street, and I went down the street less than 2 miles, and some dude rear-ended me. Just a little tap, probably hit me about 5 miles an hour. So I was stopped. He hit me. All of a sudden, nobody called the cops. 2 cruisers coming down the road with their lights on. One went by us. One pulled in back of us. Like I said, it was nothing. We pulled off to the side of the road. This cop's logic was, that we're on a public roadway, so we should have to produce an ID. And you're gonna soon find out as you watch the video that this kid gives up his ID. I don't know if he was scared or what, but I did not give up my ID, and I let him know I wasn't going to give up my ID, and why I wasn't going to give up my ID. So we went on, we had some conversation, and I told him a little bit of the law and the Constitution, and we the people, on how, to treat us and stop IDing people, because, he wants to find out, quote, if he was active. That's not how it goes. And I let him know that, and I found out this cop was only on the force for 6 months. So hopefully he does the right thing, and you'll see. He ends up letting me know he watches my videos, and I'm hard when it comes to my constitutional rights as a free American doing nothing wrong. So there's a lot of people out there that the cops screw it for no good reason but their own. Extort money off people, whatever it may be. But that's why I'm out there. I want to teach these people, use your phone, people. Everybody has one. Any interaction with any government person, agency, whatever, just put that phone on, hit play, and get it on film. Let's hold these guys accountable for everything, man. Let's stop the tyranny. Alright, without further ado, let's get into this video. What's your name and badge?
Officer Carter took 138.
138, yep. Alright.
Gotta make sure he's active, alright?
No, that ain't how it goes, bud. That ain't amendment for nothing, unless they committed a crime.
Okay. You guys good? Yep. Alright.
Seriously.
Seriously, I do.
I'm counting on you, man. And like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm very strict on my constitutional rights and the people.
I'm doing, you know what I mean? I'm trying to. I tapped him.
Right. This guy just rear-ended me.
You guys exchange information? Oh
yeah, I don't see no damage to my car. I was just rear-ended 2 weeks ago too, man, and this was what happened. You hit me here. Yeah. So I don't see any damage.
No, I don't see it.
So we're good, buddy. All right, man.
Sorry.
Just be careful, all right, buddy? These guys can't can't ask you for a license. Don't give them nothing, okay?
What's going on, sir?
Nothing. He's good. He's good. He just tapped me.
Yeah.
I was just up there filming you guys. They arrested somebody.
Yeah.
And,
Excuse me, sir. Second place map, 9 Juliet Foxtrot 852. That's 9 JF 852. This is your car here, sir?
Yep.
Okay.
What's your name and badge?
Officer Carter took 138.
138. Yep. All right. Yeah, we're good, man. You know what I mean? Okay. He got no damage. I got no damage.
This vehicle's in your name?
It's in my name.
Okay, awesome. And you're? It's in my mom's name. Okay, can I see your license, please?
For what do you want his license for?
Gotta make sure he's active. Alright?
No, that ain't how it goes, bud. That
That's alright.
You know, people, this is what I do for a living, right? I film these police, right? I protect people's rights. And watch it, see if he gets my license. Watch this, you know? Don't even ask me for a license, buddy. If you don't think I got one, you wait till I pull out of here. You get a reason to pull me over, and then you ID me, okay? I don't give up my Fourth Amendment for nothing, unless I committed a crime.
You guys good? Yep.
Remember this car, because you'll see it around. I'm sure you know me anyways, or you'll
see
hear.
your videos, yeah.
Yeah, you see my videos, so do the right thing for the people. You shouldn't have ID'd him, bro. I said everything was cool.
No, so
there was no
make
crime
sure
committed.
He's driving on a public way, right? So.
It doesn't matter. You can't just ask somebody for a license because you want to see if they're freaking active. They got to do something to get pulled over. You didn't pull us over. You know what I mean? You just pulled up on
street. Yeah, sir.
It doesn't matter. I can park here all day if I want.
Okay.
Know the laws, buddy. This is our street. We own these streets, bro. We own these streets. We pay your salary. You protect and serve, not ID when you want, because you want to make sure somebody's active. Let me see your ID. You got a license? Let me get your license, bro. Let me see if you're active. You don't even got a right to carry. You're exempt from that because you're a cop, okay? Because you don't need a right to carry.
We sure
They
do.
give you the right. Your police station gives you the right, okay? Don't
No,
tell
we
me.
have to
I
get
know,
notice,
hey, buddy. I know what I'm talking about. All right. How long you been a cop for?
6 months.
6 months. Okay. So you know.
Okay.
Okay. You did 6 months of training and you've been a cop for 6 months.
Okay.
You know nothing. You don't know the law. Don't ask people for IDs.
All right.
It's like crack to you guys. Okay, pal? That's a Fourth Amendment violation, right? Does the Constitution say we are to be secured in our papers, places, and things? Huh?
What do you mean by that?
That's what the Constitution says. We are to be secure in our places, papers, and things. That means my car.
Yeah.
I have the right to secure my car.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, you guys like to pull people over for tinted windows, right? To look inside private property, right?
No, I don't agree with that.
So you don't pull people over for tinted windows?
No, I
Too dark?
haven't. I know that.
Well, you will. You will, because the chief over here will instruct you to do so, and if you don't, you lose your job.
Gotcha.
That's why people hate cops, because if you don't do what you're told, your career's gone.
Oh.
And it's a career, and it's not a job, it's a career, right?
Okay.
I got a job, I'm a roofer. I could lose my job any day, right? I'm not protected by qualified immunity like all the police are, right?
I gotcha.
Listen to what I'm saying, buddy, because I know what I'm talking about. You know? And stop IDing people when you don't have
I'm
to.
IDing him because he's on a public way.
I don't care. That
So I
doesn't
have to
give you
make
the
sure you're
right.
active. If you're not active, then guess what? You can't be driving on the streets.
Well, guess what? If you think he's active or not, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Okay? You have to have reasonable, articulate suspicion that this guy committed a crime, is about to commit a crime,
Good.
or is wanted for committing a crime to get an ID from him. Period. Did you hear what I just said? Listen to what I'm saying, because
Do you
these.
guys exchange information?
The-
Alright,
the-
you want to do that now?
No, I said we're all set. I don't need his information. I'm not hurt. He's not hurt. The cars are not hurt.
Okay, very good.
You know what I mean?
All right. Yeah.
So the cars are clear. We're good to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. So another thing, right? That you can do. You can run anybody's plate on the street, right? But you usually got to have a reason to do it. And if you don't, you're abusing your authority with walkie-talkie to run plates and shit. Okay.
Okay.
I'm just telling. I'm trying to tell you this shit for your own good. I'm not trying to be a prick
no, I
to you.
understand.
Okay.
I hear you.
I'm very highly on my constitutional rights
Yeah.
and the people's constitutional
respect that,
rights.
as you should.
That's why I'm out here
Yeah.
risking my freedom and my rights to show the people that you don't have the authority. You got no authority over me whatsoever. None. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because I'm pulled over on the side of the road. I can sleep here if I want. This is my street. We pay taxes for these streets. These are our streets, not the police's street, not the police station to tell you where you can park and where you cannot park, okay?
I gotcha.
Now, I can't park in the middle of the street because now I'm obstructing traffic, right? But if I'm off to the side, I'm not obstructing traffic. So, I mean, read the Constitution, really, because I'm the only one around, not the only one around right now, but there's a couple around here right now. This place is going to be flooded. It's going to get to the point where when you pull somebody over, their camera's going on.
Yeah.
So you better make sure you pull them over for a good reason. See this car?
I do. Yep.
Look at this car. You see the state police sticker in the back window? Right next to it's a freaking camera. So if you ever think you're gonna pull me over and get my ID off me, you better make sure I went to a red light, and you better have it on dash cam or something, because I got it on cam. You're not gonna get me, you know what I mean? And I will go to jail. You can cuff me and stuff me, then I'll sue the hell out of you. And I'm sure, oh, you haven't heard that because you've only been on the job for 6 months. But you're gonna hear that a million times on the job. I do this for a living, okay? Not full time, but when I do go full time, I'm gonna try and straighten this town out. I'm gonna try and straighten these officers out. I gotta start with your sergeants at the top, okay? Because they tell you what to do, and if you don't do it, you don't get hours, and then you'll end up getting fired. I already know the code of silence. I've been through the whole schmeal deal. You know what I mean? Investigations after investigations, you know, and just collecting data, just like you guys do, right? Just like when everybody, you just ran his plate, you ran my plate.
Yep.
For no reason.
No, like I said, so
for no reason.
For a second, you want to hear me out for a second? So you're operating a public way, so I'm just making sure you guys are active. You guys are good, so.
Okay. One, everybody on the streets operating in a public way.
Correct.
I don't see you stopping them saying, "Do you got a license? Do you got a license?
Sir,
Do you got a license?"
You were involved in a crash, and I pulled over.
And we didn't call the police. We didn't call the police. We don't need you.
Okay.
You know what I mean? You're not needed here.
All right.
So that, for that reason, you shouldn't have ID'd this kid. You should have waited till he drove away, ran his freaking plate. Oh, it doesn't come back. There's a young kid driving it. It comes back to an older lady. That might give you reasonable articulate suspicion to pull him over and to see if he's got a license, okay?
Yeah.
But other than that, you just don't say, "Oh, he's on a public way, so I gotta make sure that he's active." No, it don't go like that, buddy.
Well,
because
it's
every
not
single
that,
car
it's a
here
crash,
could
yes.
not be active,
It was
and you
a
don't know shit
vehicle
because
crash, okay.
you ain't made
All right,
contact
so you
with
guys
him.
are good? All right. What I'm gonna do is just stay here till you guys pull off. All right. So, very good. Yep.
I'm gonna give you a card, right? Check me out. Go on my channel. On the other side, there's another auditor. You can check him out too, and just watch us, right? And watch the way we deal with cops, okay? And watch how they walk away because they can't do shit, because they don't have the authority that everybody thinks they have. They don't, because he's got blue lights and a cruiser and a badge and a gun. Don't give him no more authority than me and you, other than if somebody's doing a crime. Other than that, he's just like a security guard. You know what I mean? Their job is to observe and report, but they think they can put their hands on people and shit. It don't happen, man. And if it does happen to you, you get in touch with me. My channel, you go to my About channel, my email's in there and shit. You can get in touch with me anytime you want. You know what I mean? If you need my help on something, if you feel that these guys violate your civil rights in any way, you know. And another thing, do me a favor, my friend. Whenever you deal with these guys, right here, everybody's got one. Put your camera on them, okay? Because that's another First Amendment right. That gives us the right to film our public servants in the course of their duties, whether it's in town hall, the registry, anything that got to do with the government, federal buildings, okay? So just, you got to know your rights, because, and then people like him won't come up to you and say, "Hey, you got an ID?" Because he just literally stole your identification.
I gave it to him.
Yeah, you gave it to him because why? Because you feel that if you didn't, right, that he could take a step further, right? He would have, right? He would have took it a step further. I don't know. You might know him personally. I don't know. No, but I'm counting on you, dude. Seriously.
Seriously, I do.
I'm counting on you, man. You know, and like I said, I'm not trying to be an asshole. I'm very strict on my constitutional rights and the people.
You know what I mean? I'm trying to have you hear me out. So
yeah, well,
there, right?
well, now you know, right? You can't obtain somebody's ID unless they committed a crime, or about to commit a crime, or suspected of committing a crime, okay? Or driving an infraction.
Yep.
Goes through a stop sign, goes through a yellow light, and you know, even a yellow light really not a reason to pull somebody over, but you know, a simple traffic infraction, you know what I mean? Other than that, you can't ID somebody, dude. You know what I mean? Okay. That's like me asking you for your license, bro. I want to make sure you're active. You're not going to ever give it to me, are you? So how do you think people feel? Some people don't want their right. So now, this is what happens. When they take your name and they run it through the database, it's in there for over 20 years plus. So no matter what happens, 5 years down the line, 10 years down the line, 19 years down the line, they run your name and you're already in the database. So now they're looking at you different. You got what I'm saying? That's why we don't show we don't give up our ID. All right then.
All right.
You have a good night.
You as well.
You, my friend, like I said, be careful, man.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? And I appreciate you too as a cop, but it's hard to be a cop nowadays. You got to understand that, right?
Yep.
A lot of people are jumping in exercising their rights. Rights are like muscles. If you don't exercise them, you lose them. Like, if I give up my rights to this guy, the next two guys in back of me lose their rights. That's how I think about it. So
No,
that's
like I
all.
said,
And I'm not here to do no harm.
I respect what you do.
You know?
You know what I mean?
I don't break the law. I obey by the law. I wear my seatbelt in New Hampshire where you don't have to after 18. You know, I still wear it because for my safety, not because I have to. I wear it in Mass because you have to. There's a ticket behind it,
Yeah.
right? And it's a reason to pull somebody. Well, I don't know if you can actually pull somebody over. It's a secondary thing.
Just like, yeah.
So see, you got to know all these little things, right? Secondary, like, you know, disorderly's usually a secondary charge, and a police officer can't be the complainant on a disorderly. So if you're yelling at a cop and he tells you to shut up, and you don't shut up, and he says, I'm going to arrest you for disorderly, let him arrest you for disorderly, because now you got a USC 1983 case, they call it, okay? That's for us. That's for the people, right? It's for people like him under the color of blue in his uniform doing something wrong to the people. See, so we are protected against these guys in certain ways, but you got to know these ways. So like I said, my friend, check out my channel. We're going to end this, people. This cop's all right. He's only been on the force for 6 months. I'm trying to teach these cops, especially the early ones, you know, the rights of the people, and hopefully this gets better out here in Tewksbury. Peace out for now.